Record.
Kaioken.
Oh, yeah.
That is a Dragon Ball Z term.
That's a thing.
You got it.
Got one.
I'm so
right out of the gates.
All by
proud.
yourself.
I am the first person who said a Dragon Ball Z thing on this podcast.
Does that make you feel good?
No, because I followed it up with sucks.
I mean, I'll agree with him. Kaioken's kind of lame.
Burned y'all, all you DBZ heads.
That's what they call
That
themselves.
is what we call ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
The fans of this podcast call themselves Eric heads.
Yeah.
So.
Eric heads. No, if they were Eric heads, then they wouldn't listen to the podcast.
You don't think there's something to be said for solidarity?
Oh, they're suffering along with me.
Yeah. They don't want you to be alone. Because otherwise, it's just two friends torture the hell out of their other one friend if there's no audience.
That's a bad title, though.
Yeah.
John and Spencer torture Eric.
That's prosecutable.
I mean, it's, yeah.
That's a problem.
But it is illegal. That's
Yeah, it's
the
a
thing.
legal issue.
We had to change it. Welcome to Eric Hates Dragon Ball Z. I'm Spencer.
I'm Eric, and I hate Dragon Ball Z.
I'm Judd.
And this is the long-awaited Saga and Review episode of the Android Saga. One of the better sagas.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the best saga that we've watched so far. Which is a shame because we came up with a new idea for this Saga and Review because we like to put a little spin on things every time we get Eric in the recording studio. And I don't know how much of the actual DBZ thing we'll be able to talk about.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just you wait. All right, Eric, here's the situation.
What do we got?
John and I are producers on an up-and-coming anime called Dragon Ball Z. Akira Toriyama is our boss, and he's on a 6-month-long vacation in Brazil, which he didn't really tell anybody about. And we got this whole saga that we have to fill with content, and he just kind of blew past us. He just left. So we got an outline from him, and you got to feed your family. You got to make some money. And this is the only job that you could get. You're the
real?
new.
Did
Yes,
this really happen?
you're the new showrunner of Dragon Ball Z for this season.
And I can't just straight up cancel the show right
Yeah, it has to keep running because you need to feed
You
your
need to feed
family,
your
as,
family,
as
Eric.
mentioned
That's it.
before.
now. Okay.
So what we've got here is like a really thin outline from Akira Toriyama himself that kind of details some of the requirements that we have. But you get to fill in the details and tell us how the Android Saga goes.
Ooh, I like this.
So we're gonna go step by step.
Eric rebuilds Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Sort of.
exactly.
Eric writes Dragon Ball Z.
I love this. We're going to tell you a little bit about this saga at a time, and we'll kind of try to construct and edit and stitch together some kind of story as we go along.
Okay.
Yeah. And as producers, we have to adhere to Akira Toriyama's outline. So if you come up with certain ideas that are not going to work, we're going to have to cut you off. No, you can't just kill Goku right in the beginning.
All right.
But Toriyama is gone, so you do have some reign.
Yeah.
Hey, let's be honest. Goku dies like 9 times in the show, so
You're not wrong.
that wouldn't be too far
That
off.
wouldn't be, it's not unacceptable in terms of plot points, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you remember from last time?
That's actually a great question
All right, so last time,
on Eric Hates Dragon Ball.
the whole season, Goku's just trying to get to a fight. They put him on ice for half the season, basically.
Mhm.
Then the other half of the season is this one fight.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And some people die and they all get brought back in the end, and he powers up again and then does another power up and then he wins. Was any of that wrong?
No.
No, in the most general, broad sense possible. No.
Exactly.
Do you remember who he's fighting?
It's the dude who looks like a penis and he keeps growing. He just gets bigger and smaller and has a weird head.
I realize now that actually could define almost every one of the bad guys
Every
in Dragon
single
Ball Z.
bad
Every
guys,
single bad
yeah.
guy.
There's something there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we did want to know what Akira Toriyama's childhood was like. We asked that question.
We've asked that question before.
Yeah.
It's true.
I can see him. He wears white sometimes, and there's some purple and pink, right?
When you have a refrigerator, what's usually on top?
Frieza.
Yeah, there we go.
It's the Frieza.
That's really good.
That was the bad guy.
Frieza, that's right. Oh man, he sucked. Probably, I don't know. He was the leader of the bad guys that they fought the last time.
Do you remember where they were?
Namekian.
Ooh, so close.
Namekia.
Namekia is so good, though.
Namekia.
Namekia is really
Namekia?
good. It's Namek.
Namek, damn it. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, they were on Namek and they blew up the whole planet.
That is true.
Mhm.
And almost all the Nameks died.
Except,
Except for
well, they thought of a very cunning plan.
they did. I don't remember what it was. They brought back the king dude, and then they used the Namekian Dragon Balls to bring back someone. Why do I want to say Krillin? They brought back everyone who died on Namek, right?
Yeah, everybody was killed by Frieza.
By Frieza. That's what it was.
Yes, yeah. They use the Earth Dragon Balls to do that, and then they use
That was the Earth ones.
because the Namekian Dragon Balls have different rules.
Oh yeah, because you have to say it in Namekian. It was the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I'm so proud of you for retaining all of this information. I'm so happy.
You gotta pull away all the blockades I put in place.
Yeah.
Over this ridiculous.
Don't let this leak into everyday life.
Yeah, exactly. Like all this PTSD I've just shoved in the corner.
Do you remember what happened to Goku at the very end of this saga?
He either died or didn't die.
Those are the two options.
Yeah.
No, what the hell happened to Goku?
During his fight with Frieza, it was only them two on the exploding planet, and he killed Frieza, and then the planet was exploding. So he tried to get off of it, and then we don't know what happened.
Can he fly?
He can fly.
But he had to get a spaceship to get out of there.
Yes. He can't breathe in space except when he does.
Yeah.
Didn't he fly all the way there?
No, he was in a spaceship.
Okay.
There.
Can't Superman breathe in space?
Actually, yeah, Superman can.
Okay.
Yeah. It's unclear whether Goku can or not.
Okay.
Because the times that he does, he could be like in a lower atmosphere, but it's pretty hand wavy.
Mhm.
Can I just inject and say then Superman would win in a fight hands down? All he's got to do is take Goku out
Bring
into
Goku to
space.
space.
And then he just dies. I know that's a big thing in the DBZ world. Is that
Yeah.
argument
1,000 nerds just screamed bloody murder
Exactly.
at you.
at me? Like I've done my research. Who is this guy? He doesn't know anything. Sorry, nerds. I'm one of you, just in a different way. We're all nerds in our own way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Lumberjacks are wood nerds.
Exactly.
Lumberjacks are wood nerds.
Yeah.
So we're unclear whether Goku is dead or not, but it doesn't really matter because he's just going to come back to the show, whether he's dead or alive.
Yes. Good
Okay.
news, though. You get to decide how.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Okay. All right. I get to decide anything right now.
Well, there's some plot points that we do need to hit. Some things that need to happen for his story.
Okay. Sorry. I need one last clarification thing on what happened last season. Is Namek still gone? The planet is still gone?
Technically,
Or is it brought
yes,
back?
but they've used the Dragon Balls enough to find a new home for the Namekians.
Yeah.
In air quotes. So it's actually pretty unclear whether the planet was restored or they just got a really similar looking planet somewhere in space that they were teleported to.
Yeah. Does this clear it up? They call it New Namek.
They do call it New Namek,
That's
but like
cool.
a
Okay.
destroyed planet brought back together would still be considered new, I guess.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it could be either. It could go either way.
That would be reformed Namek.
Speaking of the Dragon Balls, actually, one of the plot points, Eric, for this saga, this little arc,
Yeah.
you cannot use the Dragon Balls for anything.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
Dragon
true.
Balls don't get used in
Mhm.
this series.
Yeah.
Love it. Loving it. Okay. Can I use the Dragon Balls tangentially?
Toriyama's really adamant about us not using the Dragon Balls because he got a lot of flack that it's just this magic fix any problem solution. So he's very clear
okay.
about us not doing that.
It is weird you're calling your show Dragon Ball Z and not using them, but whatever.
But why? We don't know. That's for you to decide.
Mhm.
That's for me to decide. Okay.
Eric, as the writer of this saga, we need Goku to show up back on Earth somehow. How
Yeah,
does
he's
he-
the big hero. He's got to defeat the new big bad, but how do we get him back?
Yeah, that's easy. Superman flies him back.
Superman doesn't exist in this universe.
Then how is Superman going to fight Goku and who would win?
Oh my god.
Oh, we can't. Sorry, we can't get the rights to Superman. He's too expensive.
There you go. There you go. That's
Yeah.
Come on, producers. I got to do both these jobs.
we only have so much money.
Yeah.
Okay, his Nimbus cloud gains sentience and flies him back to Earth.
Okay.
If it didn't have sentience before.
I actually
I like that.
really like that.
That sounds good. All right. So the Nimbus cloud flies his ass all the way back to Earth.
Yep.
It takes
But
a while.
It does take a while. It's a very long journey, and the Nimbus cloud is by the end of it is just pissed off, and so just drops him at the end, and he just plummets into the Earth.
We also need a plot point. Frieza needs to return.
No, Frieza's dead.
No, he's got to come
gotta
back.
come
though.
back
Oh my hell,
somehow.
we just killed this dude.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Okay.
Because we need to introduce a character, and he's got to be more powerful than Goku. And how better to show that he's more powerful than Goku than having that character kill Frieza instead of Goku?
Yeah.
Because then we know
But
the
what
only
was-
character
What was the point of killing Frieza in the last season?
that was last season's
You're
problem.
gonna undercut all of what we just did.
It doesn't matter.
At this point in time, I am a better writer than Dragon Ball Z writers.
Frieza's not the big bad. We just need him long enough to prove
To
that
kill
this
him.
new character is very powerful.
Okay. So we got to get Frieza back to life somehow,
Yeah,
and we can't use the Dragon Balls.
correct.
Mhm.
Frieza didn't really die,
Oh, really?
right?
But how did he survive the
Yeah, we
explosion?
saw Frieza
Well-
get chopped up into pieces. How did they survive?
That's true. We did see that. But what we didn't see is that was actually the dude who was turned into a frog, turned into Frieza.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you saying that Captain Ginyu somehow body swapped with Frieza?
Right at the end, and that's who Goku killed. But Frieza's still out there
Whoa! In the frog body or the
In-
Captain Ginyu body?
in the frog body, because I like that better.
Okay.
So that means that Frieza is now
In the frog
in
body.
the frog body.
All that needs to happen is turned back into his Frieza body.
How do you do that?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because there's an ancient Namekian ritual, an ancient new Namekian ritual to bring him back to Frieza form.
So who does the ritual?
Yeah, why would anybody do this ritual?
There was a small cell of insurgent Namekians that were actually on Frieza's team. And how do you think they brought Frieza to Namek? Because they had some undercover agents there who
Oh.
were accidentally killed in the blowing up of the planet. Frieza recognized that, but it was, it was all part of the cause. But they got brought back. They didn't know that Frieza killed them, so they're going to bring Frieza back. And they're the ones who did the ancient new Namekian ritual to turn frog form into Frieza form.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So Frieza's back.
Frieza's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
And now he's badder than ever. But don't get too attached because insert new bad guy here.
Actually, good guy. This cool new character has to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to join our friends team, and to prove that he's just as powerful as Goku and is somebody that can be trusted, he's going to have to kill Frieza.
Okay. It's a hazing ritual.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. One thing we need this cool character to have is a special weapon. Unique to their character, because everybody else is just punching each other and shooting blasts. This character needs a very special, unique kind of weapon to differentiate them from everybody else.
Like a beam that comes out of different holes of his body.
No, like
No, everybody has that.
yeah, everybody's got the
Everyone's
beams.
got
This character needs like a physical armament.
like a sword. That makes sense, right?
If you would like.
Sure, yeah, that's a weapon. What kind of sword are we talking here? Just like King Arthur-y sword?
No. Guys, you're way off. Guys are way off. It's a balloon sword, you idiots.
Wait, like a sword made of balloons?
It's a balloon twisted into a sword shape.
How's
That's his weapon.
How does that hurt
That's what's
things?
going to kill Frieza.
Yeah, how does that hurt things?
How do beams come out of people's holes in this show? No one knows. We just make this shit up and it works.
You want him to have a balloon sword.
This is a good guy, though, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's got to
right.
be cool.
Yeah.
And he's strong. He's stronger than everyone else.
Uh-huh.
So when we introduce him, he can't be goofy and comic-y. So, scratch the balloon sword. That's not going to work. That's not
Okay.
going to work. 'cause
Okay.
We need him to be cooler than that, right? Are we thinking too big if we go bazooka?
Oh, my friend. I don't think there's thinking too
That's
big.
fantastic. So that's their iconic weapon. Like Luke Skywalker has a lightsaber. Cool new character has a bazooka.
Bazooka, yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, I think a bazooka. And let's be honest, like we could have all sorts of beams coming out of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Who cares?
Yeah,
I'm gonna cover the mic and now tell me the real weapon.
it's a sword.
If you're sticking with bazooka, it's a sword.
It's actually a
I knew
sword.
it. Boring sons of bitches. All right, so we got a weapon. What else we need?
According to Toriyama, they're from the future. This character from the future is related to two characters that you know.
That's how come he's so powerful.
Yes.
So this is the offspring of two people.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
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 Sorry if I
Oh,
didn't make
okay.
that clear. It's a pairing of
I forgot
characters.
I forgot the whole future thing. It's probably someone's kid. But-
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do I get to choose any of them?
You
Yeah.
can, yes. Who would you choose?
Well, to be honest, I really only know one female character, and that's Bulma. So,
Okay.
so one of them's Bulma.
I
There's-
mean, that's fair.
yeah.
There's only like 3 in the
Yeah,
entire
exactly.
show.
There's
So.
not a lot of choice there.
I want him to be related to Piccolo.
Piccolo
race.
and Bulma.
So this half Namekian, half
Namekian.
human from the future with a bazooka kills Frieza.
Are you sticking with Piccolo and Bulma?
I'm sticking with that because it's awesome. Can you imagine?
It's pretty awesome.
It's
that
pretty
would
awesome.
be great. Plus, it's not accurate to what you guys really want the show to be. It's actually,
And now you have to guess.
Now you have to guess the real pairing.
yeah. What was the bad guy that turned good?
Vegeta?
Vegeta.
The Vegeta. I literally don't know any other girl. There's Goku's wife.
There's Goku's wife, but that seems weird.
Yeah. So, okay, you guys just tell me who it is.
You got it right.
You got it right. It's
Bulma and Piccolo?
Bulma and Vegeta.
Bulma and Vegeta. Ah, knew it. Stick with your gut. Bulma and Vegeta.
But Bulma and Piccolo is pretty interesting.
Bulma and Piccolo is pretty interesting.
And you're the writer, so if that's where we're going.
So Piccolo and Bulma's offspring, male or female, by the way.
You know what? There is way too much misogynistic tendencies in the show, so it's going to be a girl.
Okay.
all right.
And she is going to kick the shit out of Frieza
With the bazooka.
with the bazooka,
Okay.
which how easily does she defeat Frieza?
Super
Super easily.
unbelievably easily.
Yeah.
So that must mean she's stronger than Goku.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is a consensus. So our Z Fighter friends see this, and though they don't know the origin of this character yet, are very impressed. And it turns out that this character from the future did not come to defeat Frieza, but came to deliver a warning to Goku and warn him about an incoming threat
Mm.
that is on the horizon. So Goku arrives back to the planet after Frieza's disposal
Hmm.
via Nimbus Cloud.
Right. Correct.
And our character, do you have a name for this new character?
Yeah, I was gonna like.
This is going to be the hardest question. Name your new OC. What's her name?
Okay, so Bulma and Piccolo, Bulmalo.
That's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's not the worst. It is hilarious that a parent like combine the mom and the dad's name to give their
Yeah, well, Piccolo just wanted to call her Bulma Junior, but Bulma's not on board with that. She's like, no, that's the stupidest Namekian tradition of naming the girls that way that are born. So no, we're not going to do that. So we're going to name him Piccolo. And they fought about it forever and ever and ever. And finally, the baby was born, and all they could come up with was Bulmalo.
Bulmalo.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm on board with Bulmalo. Kind of sounds like marshmallow.
It just rolls off the tongue. It's nice, Bulmalo.
It's like the kind of thing that you
Not Bulmalo.
not Bulmalo. It's the kind of thing that you would pick up on when you're checking out at the grocery store. There's like, oh look, there's Reese's and there's a Bulmalo. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
So you pick up
Bulmalo's on
Man.
a
sale,
pack of Bulmalos.
which like goes in line with Dragon Ball Z characters. to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Bulmalo with their Bulmalo bazooka cannon.
That's her catchphrases. Boomalo.
Oh my god.
I have just made a better show.
That's so good.
Oh.
Well, we still have a couple plot points that the
Oh.
Toriyama needs us to hit, or you're fired. You can't feed your family. So,
Okay. Yeah. Let's get back on track.
so we need this character to warn Goku of something that's going to happen to Goku that's going to kill Goku.
So that he's unable to fight in the upcoming threat. Bulmalo has come back from a future that is apocalyptic, and
Right.
everybody, all of our favorite characters died fighting this threat. And Goku wasn't around to fight the threat because he died of blank. So Bulmalo comes back to warn Goku and try to fix this messed up apocalyptic thing from happening.
Okay.
This is like Dragon Ball Z Mad Libs.
It's so great.
Yeah. This one's tough because we need something to sideline Goku. The only thing we've seen stronger than Goku up until this point is Bulma.
Mm-hmm. The true hero of this saga.
The best thing to sideline someone is give him a baby. He can't fight because he's a new dad.
Oh, wow.
Okay. He already has a son, but he gets another baby.
He gets another baby.
Now, bear in mind,
Yep.
this thing that sidelines him kills him in the future.
Oh, okay. So something's got
The baby.
something's got to kill him. Well, let's just pull a bigger bad guy out of our ass, which is what we do every arc, right? Oh, the Genshu team aren't bad enough. Let's get their boss to fight.
The Genshu team are.
Here's an idea.
Okay.
This is way off the wall, so tell me if I'm out in the weeds here.
Dragon
but,
Ball Z.
Yeah.
But I think this could work. Evil Goku. We've got a Goku clone. Someone cloned Goku, turned him evil,
Uh-huh.
and have been secretly training him in one gravity higher than Goku's been training
Okay.
for the last X amount of years, however long this show has been running. I seriously haven't watched a single episode. And he comes to prove that he's the real Goku, and that's who kills Goku and destroys him.
Wow.
And he can't have any witnesses saying, that's not the real Goku. He killed the real Goku. And he's going to wipe out the planet.
Okay.
That's awesome for a number of
Yeah,
reasons.
I like that a lot. Okay. Let's go with that.
There we go. There's my idea.
So Bulmalo's got to warn Goku about evil Goku.
There's an evil Goku on the planet right now that's training in 1 times gravity higher.
Yeah. Yep.
But he's got time.
Exactly.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Train, of course. Goku's got to train.
Of course.
Well, one, we got to find evil Goku.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to send a team of people to chase that thread.
Okay.
2, another idea. Way, way off the wall here. Okay.
I like these off the wall ideas.
How has Goku gotten this strong? Well, 1, he's done some training, right? A little bit.
Uh-huh.
2, he fights big bad guys, and that's the cataclysm that changes him and gets him better and better and better. So, to do that, we're going to go to hell and we're going to fight all of the bad guys Goku's already fought again
Oh my god.
to bump him up even stronger.
Is that his training regimen?
That's his training regimen.
That's actually really good.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
He kills himself on purpose
So-
to go fight in hell.
And that works because another stipulation is Goku needs to also be out of this saga for 50% of it.
Yeah, he can't be on Earth so that the looming threat comes and risks the lives of everybody that's supposed to die from it.
Exactly.
So because
In
he's
the
busy
Deus
training.
Ex Machina at the
Yeah,
end.
he's training in hell, fighting against the strongest people in hell.
He's fighting against Raditz. He's fighting against the Genshu squad.
Squad
He's
again.
fighting against
Frieza
again.
And he just ups it. Maybe he'll fight the Genshin Pact.
Something
And-
else every fucking time, man.
And
Oh my
what was the
God.
first one you said?
Raditz, his brother,
Raditz.
at the
Raditz
same
and
time.
the Genshu Force at the same time. And then once that's good enough, he's going to toss Frieza in the mix and see what he can do. Fight them all at the same time. Once he
That's
gets to
amazing.
that point, when he can beat all of them at the same time, then he comes back.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. Then he's strong enough. That's how we know.
All right, so let's go back to Earth. Next, we need to talk about the B plot
Yeah.
because Goku's off and away and unavailable.
Right.
So, what's going on with our favorite characters like Krillin and Gohan and Vegeta and Bulma? What are they doing to prepare for evil Goku's arrival?
One, they're training too, because you can't just do this solo. You got to have friends.
All right.
Friends make the teamwork. They're all fighting Bulma to strengthen because
All
she's clearly the strongest and can take all of them.
Uh-huh.
She's just beating the shit out of them, shooting them with a bazooka till they're strong enough. While that's happening, though, they need to track down evil Goku and figure out his training lair and see when. Look at the timer that's on the outside of it of when he's gonna pop and come out and fight.
We do have some other things because we need another twist
Yeah, we need some twists. We
Oh.
need to spice up this story.
Yeah, it's getting a little
people
bland.
shock the audience
Mhm.
with the reveals.
Okay.
Because so far it looks like our heroes are winning. They're training on time. Goku's in
Yeah.
hell, killing his enemies.
Yep.
Everything's going great.
Let's give him the end plot point.
Okay.
While Goku is still indisposed, at the very end, we need an even bigger, scarier threat that is so big and scary that it scares the previous threat.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm just working with what I know, and there's not a whole lot I know.
Oh, yeah. What do you
I
need?
got Earth, I got Namek, I got Hell.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's Earth.
You can expand the universes.
What are the Saiyan? Is there like a Saiyan world, or it got destroyed?
It got blown
It
up.
did get destroyed.
Okay.
You can just invent other worlds, though. That happens constantly.
It really does.
Right. Right.
And it
okay.
actually happens in the real version of this saga.
Uh-huh.
So
I just came up with this great big bad, and now I gotta.
you got to top it. I know.
I gotta
Imagine how
top it.
Toriyama feels every season.
Which is why he just gave up by season 3, and now we're doing it.
Yeah.
He's taking a sabbatical, but the show's got to air, man. We got to get it
Yeah.
up.
He's taking a sabbatical. This is my show. I'm just not gonna do it though. So if
Yeah.
you'll do it, so I can keep having my show, that'd
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, please come on.
Sometimes he's got to have a spirit quest where he doses up with LSD every morning for 6 months. That's how he writes this stuff, I'm pretty sure. So we got to give him his space.
be. All right. Well,
He's made this company from the ground up,
well,
damn it.
maybe that's the big bad. LSD Toriyami. No, too meta. We can't. Do
Please don't write Toriyama into the arc
Yeah.
itself.
that. He probably wouldn't like that.
He probably wouldn't.
Oh man, I'm drawing blanks here, guys.
Take your time. We're just over
All
here
right.
counting our piles of money that we're getting from your story. I've already printed off at least 15 sets of Bulmalo body pillows.
They're incredibly popular for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, because they got Bulma's boobs and Piccolo's sweet, I don't know, ass or something.
That is what he's known for, his sweet ass.
What's King Kai's race? Can we have another one of them?
I guess they're just Kais. They're just called
Yeah.
Kais. If you want to,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I want Emperor Kai.
All right.
That's actually okay.
Emperor Kai comes and decides that he's gonna take over King Kai's territory. is King Kai? What is he? The guy who has the planet with the car that
Yeah.
drives around it?
Yes.
Okay. And does he do anything? Like, what's his purpose?
Technically, he's the North Kai, so he's like the north quadrant of the galaxy universe.
So they do have territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
Earth is in his territory.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Boom. Perfect. Love it. Emperor Kai comes to take over King Kai's territory in a swooping move. No one saw this coming. And he can take King Kai. That's no problem. But if King Kai has help, well, maybe it's a little closer than Emperor Kai is willing to risk, So he's got to take out Earth's mightiest heroes, Evil Goku.
Okay.
Oh man, what if he thinks the evil Goku is Goku?
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this plan. Okay.
That works.
So he's got to annihilate not only Earth at this point, but basically all of King Kai's territory.
Yeah.
Evil Goku, with his +1 gravity training, is a little bit high on the power scale for him to feel comfortable with. So he's coming right for him.
Okay. And just
And if Earth is in the way, who cares?
for comparison purposes, evil Goku is stronger than Bulmalo is, right?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. As a producer, I have to scale this up. So Goku, kind of strong. Bulmalo was stronger than Goku, but evil Goku is even stronger than Bulmalo now.
You want to know why?
Mhm.
You thought it was +1 gravity. It wasn't. You forgot 2 zeros behind that.
Oh my god! That's
Plus
a twist!
100.
That's a fucking twist, baby!
That's fantastic.
They rub the dust off of the machine. 2 zeros.
Oh my god! That's so good.
That is something Dragon Ball Z would 100%
It
do, and I
is.
love it.
That's amazing. Holy fucking shit. That's so good.
Evil Goku.
Wow, training real hard, evil Goku.
Yeah.
All right, just a couple more points then, because this sounds like this is wrapping up to be the best saga that's ever existed.
It's so good.
No
A
question.
couple more things. We need a side plot, and it can kind of be like half an episode. It's not that big of a deal. What is Chi Chi up to during this whole thing?
Yes. Remind me, what's a Chi Chi?
Chi Chi is
Goku's
Goku's wife, overbearing wife.
Okay. Gotcha.
Overbearing wife and mother to Gohan.
Yes.
Mother to Gohan, overbearing wife.
Daughter of the Ox King.
Oh, you better believe she's hanging out with the Ox King. We're bringing the Ox King back.
Okay, all right.
So it just needs to be a little side plot.
Just a little
up
thing to
you,
cut
but
to every now and
We
then.
just need to
Okay.
remind viewers that she exists.
There's a few of those that all those characters exist.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
need reminders that they're still there.
Yep, Chi-Chi and the Ox King. That's his name, right?
Mhm.
Uh
That's the name of my favorite character, right?
huh.
Bank heist. That's what we're doing.
Why?
Bank heist.
Holy shit, that works so well because Goku's busy trading in health, so he can't earn the money.
Yep.
He needs money.
Oh, because they need the money.
They
Okay.
have no money, and do you know how much that kid eats?
That's true.
a lot.
Probably a lot. I don't know.
It is a lot. It's way too much. It's weird. It's weird how close you're getting to so many of these things. And I know you're like, it's because it's the straightest path to A to B, but still, it's just weird how dead on you are.
It is just the straightest, easiest path,
Mhm.
and then just throw in some batshit crazy nut stuff, and
Yeah.
you're there. You got a Dragon Ball Z show.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's so
Okay.
good.
All right. So
Okay.
we have a couple other
Okay.
characters. We need to know what Master Roshi's doing. Remember, he's the pervert
Mhm.
sage guy.
Creepy perf.
He's got an island and a turtle.
Yeah. Well, his main goal this season is to get the underpants of Bomalo. Because isn't that his thing? He collects them or something?
Well,
Or is
no,
that someone else?
it's like it's not out of the realm of possibility. though.
that's so good.
Oh,
Technically, the pig Oolong collected one pair of underpants,
Oh, okay.
but like
I have
mean,
projected all of that onto Master.
that's totally
Roshi,
cool.
That's
Roshi.
fine.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. I mean, it
Okay.
is wrong, but
yeah.
Because we got to keep all the sexism in the show, right?
of course,
It's
yeah.
Can't let that
required.
go.
It's required that it needs to be there. Can you give us a little bit of an arc? Maybe not a full arc, but just a little B plot of how that happens? Maybe like a C plot, more an F plot, but on how Master Roshi's trying to get Bomalo's panties.
Do we know who Bomalo is? Like, do we know that she's the daughter of Piccolo and Bulma?
So funny story. When she meets Goku for the first time, she explains everything,
Okay.
and it's supposed to be a secret between Goku and her, just between those two. But Piccolo, because he's Namekian and has super powerful hearing, hears the entire conversation and decides to keep it secret for himself. And then slowly throughout the arc, everybody's going to find out.
Gotcha. Okay.
So-
So it's up to you.
Yeah, well, Piccolo's a stand-up gentleman and has to tell Bulma. So,
Oh, I
Ooh.
like that actually.
and
That's
that
really good.
that's actually the reason they get together. And how
Oh my God,
Bomalo-
it's a
so
freaking
Bomalo-
paradox.
The self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah.
Exactly. But they also know that Master Roshi is going after her underwear, and they're like, "Wait a minute, we're kind of her parents, I guess. So no." And they're gonna stop him.
Okay.
So they're the obstacles in his way.
Wow.
I love this so
This
much.
is freaking amazing. This is the greatest fan fiction that's ever been created.
Yeah.
This is such dumb shit. Oh my gosh, this is.
We need to know what's going on with Krillin. Krillin needs
I love it.
something going on.
Krillin's like the ultimate normal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the everyman.
We need some normal guy tasks.
We need
for
some
him.
normal guy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm worried there's not enough fighting. Should there be more fighting?
Well, you said
You could add in more fighting if
you
you'd like.
could.
Krillin's putting on a tournament on Earth
Ooh.
and seeing if there's any strong fighters on Earth to help in the fight against evil Goku.
Okay.
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 I mean,
I actually like that like quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Earth. This guy's just a normal dude, so probably not gonna be the end all be all. But all the help they can get, right?
Yeah. And they've got time.
Yeah.
Bomalo's from the future, so they've got time.
Yeah, exactly.
Does he find anybody?
He does. He does find a few people.
Are they of any consequence?
They are comic relief mostly.
Oh, perfect.
That's exactly what it would be too.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, there's one dude, and this might actually be in the show already, so I might just be stealing from it. But there's one dude who is a pretty good fighter. He's just this big dude, but he always wears football pads. He fights in them. I don't know why, but he does. That's his thing.
All
Okay.
right.
And he's got a big head. He's got a big-headed football pads guy.
Okay.
There's that guy.
Does he have a name?
Sure.
Is that his name?
Probably.
His name is Sure.
Approved.
Yeah.
Producer approval.
Uh-huh.
How am I supposed to come up with names like Goku and Bulma?
I know.
and
It is weird.
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
So exotic.
Yeah.
Pretty
Comparatively.
exotic. He's the American influence on the show.
That's why he's wearing football pants.
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is.
Exactly. Dave, it's a race that lives underwater that Earth doesn't know about, of frog people,
Ooh.
because they live on the bottom of the ocean. Nope, that doesn't work. It goes the other way.
Kind of. I mean, they're strong. 'Cause
Pressure.
They're
Yeah,
under
There's something
pressure all the
about-
time.
Yeah,
So when they come up, it's like taking off your weighted clothing.
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. So he comes up and he's one tough frog person.
All right.
I'm one tough frog.
And that's his catch line.
They call
catchphrase.
me Frog.
And I'm one tough frog. He always says that before he starts a match.
That is so Dragon Ball Z. It hurts.
Like, it's not that far off is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Frog.
I can get the feel of the show. It does have a theme. It's got a essence. I don't know.
Yeah.
what you call
Yeah.
it.
There's a
It
spirit
definitely
there.
has a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's some other ones, but those are the main ones.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm very curious what Eric wants to do with Vegeta. Here's Vegeta's thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
He knows that last season Goku went Super Saiyan. And if you remember, Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans. His dad was the king,
Mm.
King Vegeta, killed by Frieza, and he's got a huge ego. He absolutely believes that he is the ultimate end-all be-all Saiyan, and he's
Mhm.
pissed off that he hasn't achieved Super Saiyan and that some low-class, stupid Saiyan Goku achieved Super Saiyan before him.
He's got to rectify that, right? Like he's got to figure out how to Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, how is he going to do that?
That's a great question, Eric. How does he do that?
That is the
That's-
question.
Yeah.
That is the question.
Well, writer.
Well, he initially thinks that, hey, maybe this fighting competition that Krillin's putting together is going to help me out.
Okay.
Doesn't do it.
Ooh.
It's not enough.
It's just stomps.
He toys with the idea of finding evil Goku and fighting him.
Okay.
Okay. Like without everybody else?
Yeah, without everybody else.
Mhm.
You know what? Maybe he's the one who wipes the dust away.
Oh.
He finds evil Goku and he's about to open the door. As he goes to open the door, wipes the dust off the pad and sees that it says plus 100 gravity and loses his shit. He can't do it. He's too skirt.
He gets scared?
He gets scared.
Is that what makes him Super Saiyan? Is from the cowardice?
No.
Oh.
No, but that adds to his complex.
Okay.
Because he got beat by Goku, right?
Right.
Well, essentially, yeah.
So a couple arcs ago, he's
Mhm.
been beaten. So he knows regular Goku kicked his ass 100 times. Goku, he doesn't have a shot, not yet, not until he gets Super Saiyan, and then he's gonna come back and fight.
Okay. So pretend that we have to get him Super Saiyan.
Okay,
We've got the action figures printing already. We got to get him there. So how are we going to get him there in this arc after he does that?
okay, maybe we rewrite this a bit, and Vegeta's not scared, and he goes into evil Goku's training chamber and gets his ass beat by evil Goku.
Whoa. Okay.
All right.
But in the process, one, he is so frustrated that Goku, this little Super Saiyan, beat him to the Super Saiyan. Two, he is literally about to get crushed to death by evil Goku. Between the two of those, his inner will and the outer beating that he's taking force him into Super Saiyanness.
Okay. Yeah. So
I like it.
that's fantastic. So does he
Yeah, I like it.
once he becomes Super Saiyan, does he beat evil Goku?
No,
No.
he doesn't.
Oh,
That's
man.
the real twist.
Well, maybe he does. Okay, Vegeta, that's who we're talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and is fighting 100x Goku.
Uh-huh.
And
I love that name,
Yes,
by the way.
it's so good.
100x Goku.
100x
That's so
Goku.
much better. Yeah. it's
Stop
better than evil
printing
Goku.
as many Super Saiyan Vegetas. We need more 100x Gokus. Hang on. 100x Goku, does he have a different color hair? Is he exactly like Goku?
Yeah. Is there any distinguishing factors?
oh yeah. He has to look different. You have to sell different figurines. For
Yeah,
that.
we need them.
Sell the same one.
We need to sell some variety here, but we don't want to make new molds because those are expensive. So can we just do
Sure.
different
That's- yeah.
colors?
Yeah, he's got a different color scheme.
Okay.
Goku's color scheme is orange. He wears
Yeah,
orange.
uh-huh.
Yes, yeah. He's got orange and blue accents.
Brown hair, but
It's,
then it turns gold when he's
it's
Super
black
Saiyans?
that turns gold when he's Super
Right.
Saiyan. Yeah.
Oh, so he has black hair already that turns.
Yeah, all Saiyans have like straight black.
Maybe this is too on the nose, but what if 100X Goku wears a black gi or whatever they wear
Mm-hmm.
and has white hair?
Oh
I
my
love it.
god.
That's perfect.
But then he's like negative, like negative.
He's like
Nega Goku.
antimatter
Nega
Goku.
Goku, yeah. Is that too much? Maybe the white hair is too much. Is he just all black?
Like just clothes or like
Well, his hair would
plus
be black,
clothes?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Let's just change his fighting clothes color.
Okay. And then when Goku and Evil Goku face off, like Goku's on his way and then crashes into an oil truck and gets there, and nobody can tell the
don't know.
Oh my
difference.
god.
You don't know
so
which
good.
one. No, I've already mapped this out.
Yeah. No. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
We're getting to the end game here. Vegeta is fighting 100X Goku, and in that process, he goes Super Saiyan, which brings him up to, closer to 100X Goku's level, and they break out of his training facility, and now they're just fighting on the Earth, and everyone is stopped watching this. The fighting competition stops mid-frog punch.
Ooh.
They're fighting, and it's pretty close, actually. It's a great fight, and we can carry this on for like 9-10 episodes. That's how our fights go, right?
All right.
Yes.
We got a good 10 episodes out of this fight, and they're pretty close. Honestly, we're not sure. The audience isn't sure who's going to win this. 100X Goku and Vegeta, they're not sure who's going to win this fight. It's that close.
Wow. Okay.
Enter Emperor Kai
Ooh.
and one shots both of them. Boom.
Whoa.
Down.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Vegeta is wrecked, barely alive. Do we have to kill 100X Goku? Is that part of the notes? We got to kill the
It's
bad
up to the
guy?
writer, I suppose. What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's up to you, dude.
Okay. We're going to keep him alive because right now we've got Vegeta, who in this moment, since he's gained Super Saiyan-ness, maybe edges out Bomalo.
Okay.
Wrecked. We have 100X Goku wrecked. So we really only have Bomalo. Bomalo's our strongest fighter on this planet to face against
Emperor Kai.
Kai. So things are looking pretty bleak for Team Earth.
Okay.
Right.
I like it.
Till Goku shows up.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Or do we end
that's the
this
thing
on a
is
cliffhanger?
it ends on a cliffhanger.
So that'd be it.
You got to end it with a cliffhanger. Keep those viewers.
Yeah, that's the perfect
Okay,
cliffhanger.
so-
I mean, that's a great ending.
uh-huh.
Well, if we're going to cliffhanger this, then I think we need to kill 100X Goku.
Okay.
We don't know if Vegeta lives. We don't know if Vegeta lives. We know for sure 100X Goku just like atomized.
Oh,
Gone.
okay.
And then everyone like loses their shit because Bomalo's like, he's the one who was supposed to destroy the earth.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's wonderful. End of saga?
End of Saga.
Oh my
It's
Roll
god.
fantastic.
Okay. I feel like we need to do a recap.
Oh man, I gotta redo all
Yeah.
that.
Last time on Eric Hates Dragon Balls.
Yeah. On Eric Does Dragon Ball Z.
Eric writes.
Eric fixes.
Eric fixes.
Goku gets transported back to Earth on his Nimbus cloud. The team gets a visitor from the future. It turns out to be the offspring of Bulma and Piccolo. And she comes bearing bad news that Goku gets killed and the Earth gets destroyed. So we need to train Goku. We need to train Goku to be stronger so that doesn't happen. To do that, we send Goku to hell to fight all of the past villains that he has fought together at the same time so he can continue to power up. In the meantime, we discover the person that's going to destroy the Earth is a clone, a Goku clone that's training in not 1, but 100 times gravity. And
I love that you can't do it without like stopping someone
I
laughing.
can't even get through it.
You wrote it.
I know. And not to be outdone by Goku and his ability to go Super Saiyan, Vegeta is on the task to search for Super Saiyandom-ness himself and goes to fight 100X Goku. It turns out to be not a good idea. But in their fight, Vegeta does claim Super Saiyandom and fights 100X Goku in a battle that is unclear who's going to win. Enter bigger bad Emperor Kai, who kills 100x Goku, nearly kills Vegeta, and is looking for blood. Oh, and he's infiltrating King Kai's territory to take it over or
Yeah.
whatnot.
We don't need to know about that yet.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh man, that was rough. I'm sorry, guys.
There are a lot of similarities between what you just said and the actual arc.
I'm very interested to hear how close I got to
You
this
got
thing.
pretty close.
You want to give him the rundown?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, Goku survives by, it's a little more boring. He just jumps in a spaceship and basically flies away. It's one of the Ginyu Force Saiyan pods because they crash land on the planet. He winds up on an alien planet, nursed back to health by an alien race called the Yardrat, and they teach him a special move that lets him teleport anywhere as long as he can focus on the energy signature instantaneously. It's called instant transmission. Yeah, it's super handy and it breaks everything. And then the Namex get a new planet. They get escorted off Earth. Frieza comes back, and Frieza technically doesn't survive the explosion.
How?
So he's his dad. Frieza's dad, King Cold,
Okay,
shows up and starts scanning the area where Planet Namek was, finds Frieza's remains, brings him back on board the ship, and does reconstructive surgery and creates a cyborg Frieza. The Mecha Frieza and King Cold go to Earth to try to seek revenge. They land on Earth. Everybody minus Goku, because Goku hasn't returned to Earth yet, is like, oh shit, Frieza's on Earth. We gotta rally together and try to stop him. Trunks is the character from the future. We don't know that at first, but he just shows up with his awesome purple jacket and purple hair and sword, slices Frieza to ribbons, and then kills Frieza's dad just as easily. Explains that he's from the future and they need to wait for Goku. They all drink sodas in the desert while they're waiting for Goku to arrive.
And beer.
So this is death of Frieza and King Cold.
They just die.
It's like the first
forever,
5 episodes that it happens.
Yeah. And it's awesome, but like, yeah, it's quick. Goku crash lands on Earth. He's dressed in different clothes. He explains where he was, that he knows new moves now, blah, blah, blah. Trunks takes him aside and says, hey, dude, I'm from the future, and don't tell anyone this, but you're going to die of a heart virus in a few years. And after you die, these androids are going to rise to Earth and start taking over everything. So you got to beat them. And also, I'm from the future, so here's the cure to the heart virus that's going to start affecting you. As soon as you feel symptoms, take the pills, and you're going to be right as rain. Bye. And then he leaves.
Trunks leaves.
Trunks leaves, yeah.
Goes back to the future.
And then leaves everybody else to train. They train for 3 years. Then the androids shows up. Trunks has said, like, this one island, this date, the androids are going to attack. So just be there in 3 years and stop them. They show up, destroy the island. Essentially, the good guys have trained for 3 years, have prepared for this, and they still get stomped. They proceed to chase these 2 androids around the globe until Vegeta shows up and just kills one of them outright, like beheads one of the androids.
Yeah.
The other one escapes to its secret lab, akin to your training facility. Inside, they find the actual androids that Trunks was talking about, 17, 18, and 16, that are suddenly revived by Android 20, which is the one that escaped, better known as Dr. Gero, the designer of these androids, and he has himself turned himself into an android. Anyway, he's been spying on Goku throughout the years to try to train these androids to be the perfect opponent for Goku. So, like, you got pretty close there.
Yeah.
It shows all these flashbacks and stuff of Goku's fights, and like, he's been spying on him and programming the androids to defeat Goku. So the androids wake up and they're like, hey, we're more powerful than you, our creator, so we're just going to kill you. And then they kill him.
That didn't work out.
Yeah. Vegeta arrives and says, like, I am the most powerful person in the world. I'm going to take these androids head on by myself. Nobody tried to help me. I'm going to do this. And he does. He gets his ass kicked.
Does he go Super Saiyan?
He does, but not for the first time. He actually learns how to turn Super Saiyan off camera. He's Super Saiyan when he defeats Android 19. Super Saiyan him takes on the android 17 and 18 and just fails miserably. Trunks and like Piccolo, Krillin, Gohan, they all show up and just fail miserably at defeating these androids. Krillin is actually too scared to fight the androids, so he stays back and notices like the androids are after Goku. Like, their mission in life is to kill Goku. That's what they've been trained for. But they don't seem to be outright evil. Like, it's really weird. They avoid killing people where possible, and they're just focused on their mission. And they seem to have wants and desires outside of killing Goku. Krillin's the only one that survives the fight in like a conscious state. And one of the androids that's a girl, 18, goes over and gives him a kiss before flying off. She doesn't try to kill him or anything.
Wait, sorry, where's Goku in all this?
Goku is
Recovering
under
from
the
the
effects
heart
of the heart
virus.
virus. So
Yeah.
fun story. He originally fights androids 19 and 20, but then like starts to depower and basically like have a seizure and stuff. The heart virus starts to affect him mid-fight, and he's sort of taken out of the battle.
Yeah, way
really
early
early
on.
on.
He's taken out.
Sideline him for half the season.
Yes, yeah. So he's in bed screaming and moaning, and like the voice actor must have had an awesome time doing those lines, but they're like feeding him the antidote slowly but surely. So he's going to get better, but it's going to take like 10 days. So he's just like screaming in bed. He's just sidelined. The androids are going to kill Goku. Everybody's been defeated by the androids. They have no chance fighting him. So the idea is to move Goku away from his house so that the androids don't know where to find him. To end it all off, they discover that there is it doesn't end with the introduction of the bigger, badder threat, does it?
It ends with the introduction of a mystery,
Yes.
which with future knowledge we know is a bigger, badder threat.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually like reveal what it is.
Yeah.
But it turns out that Trunks's time machine that he arrived here in is like old, rusted, and overgrown somewhere else in the world. And somebody finds it and sends him a picture. And so this second time machine that is actually the same as the first, identical in every way, except it's much older, is revealed to be somewhere on Earth. So someone or something has been living on Earth from the future for quite some time and screwing with the timeline in ways, while Trunks has been trying to change things for the good. Whatever this is has been changing things for evil. So we don't know what it is. The season ends there, but like, I'm impressed, man. You got the Vegeta stuff pretty down,
Mhm.
the training facility pretty down. Like, there was a lot of commonality between the
excellent
real stuff
twists.
and the fake stuff.
Yeah, amazing twists that worked out really well.
We can't tell you about the bigger, badder bad yet, but like, it's not Emperor Kai, but I feel like it's on the level. Like, basically what you said happens. And there was a lot of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, Vegeta trying to prove himself and being mad, and Frieza shows back up and then dies.
The arc is weird because it falls into the exact same Dragon Ball Z pitfalls that you expect, but it is written in a way that is interesting, and all of the characters are more fleshed out. It's narratively intriguing. It's paced really well. So it's a weird combination of all the stuff that makes your eyes roll about Dragon Ball Z and a bunch of things that you would tune into a brand new television program for.
It's the same format. It's just better written.
Yeah.
Like, it's just got better writing all around. It's actually was fun to watch.
Yeah.
So best arc yet?
So far, it was actually fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like I had. Oh, there's a random episode where Piccolo and Goku try to get their driver's license.
What?
So
Yeah.
they go to the DMV and like do test drives and stuff.
Piccolo? The
Piccolo.
green
The
green
alien
alien,
with
yep.
antenna.
And Goku. And they fail miserably. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
But I'm shocked at the connections you can make between your fake arc and the real one.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's very similar.
Well, shit I slung like, from nowhere
Yeah.
is on par with the best
I don't think-
arc of Dragon Ball Z.
I
Has
don't
ever
think there's any
produced.
arguing that it was like a first draft script both ways, but
Yeah. But still, that
but both were entertaining.
yeah, that shit you slung will feed your family. That's all we need.
That'll-
Yeah, congratulations, you've earned a paycheck.
Yes. Great.
You know, we just have to call
Oh.
Jeremy in to animate.
How are you feeling about Dragon Ball Z?
This was the best way to get me interested in Dragon Ball Z.
I had a great time.
I
thought it
had
was
the
really
most fun this time than any other one. I don't know if what we did was of any use to anyone.
I think if you've been following along with the episodes, you will have a good time. If you've only been listening to the Eric Hates episodes, it might be a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't, but like, I feel like one of the downfalls of doing an Eric like review with Eric is that we just cover stuff that we've already talked about. So it's a little like, it's fun getting your reactions, but I think this was a better way of introducing like fresh jokes and
Rehashing stuff.
content
Yeah.
than
rather
just
than-
rehashing
We needed
everything.
to
Yeah.
we need to give you
Yeah.
the base structure of how Dragon Ball Z works before we could ask you to tear the whole thing down.
Yeah, and you did a great job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really entertaining. And it's more fun for us because we're not just regurgitating information.
The worst part of
Yeah,
this episode was
exactly.
when I asked Spencer, "Hey, you want to give him the rundown?" And I watched your head just sink. Like,
And I just hit the fast forward button Fine.
I want to see some fan art of Bulmalo so bad now.
Bulmalo is a good character, and like it sucks that Eric said it jokingly, but it really is such a man show.
Yeah.
And John and I have made this complaint a lot, but it'd be so cool to see a competent female fighter join the ranks of the Z Fighter. So I think that's like, it's a great
Sure.
idea.
Is there one?
Technically, yeah, but not really until like Dragon Ball Super, I would say.
Yeah, and in GT, Pan exists, but I don't know anything about Pan's character.
No, neither do I, because we haven't watched. Yeah, so like in Dragon Ball Z itself, not really. I mean, Android 18 is awesome. Obviously, she's a bad guy, but like she is a female
She's
fighter
also a robot
and kicks Vegeta's ass. Well, it's weird because they're like cyborgs.
Yeah.
Like you find out later. I don't think you know in this saga, but you find out later that like there are human components as well.
Okay. The only way a woman can match with men's
Is if they have,
if they're a robot.
if they're made of metal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it still feels good watching her kick Vegeta's ass.
It's
Super Saiyan Vegeta's
It's pretty
ass.
well known that Akira Toriyama cannot, or has taken a lot of flack for not writing good female parts.
Yeah, and self-admitted, I think, which is weird, but I feel like he's said like I just don't know how to, I have a hard time writing women.
Yeah. Which
I can see
just
that.
ask somebody.
But-
Anyway,
Talk to your mom, Toriyama. I don't know.
Or bring in someone who
Your
can.
girlfriend.
yeah.
Like some sort of consultant.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, this was written at a time where they just wanted to sell things, and they knew their
true.
demographic was mostly sweaty teenage boys, and that just whatever.
Yeah,
it is what it is now. And then I was trying to like process in my brain how Piccolo having no sex would work with Bulma. I'm like, how would they? Because Piccolo was born from an egg. Would Piccolo just like throw up an egg and then Bulma spits on it? Like,
no, because that's the essence of King Piccolo. He did at the last minute before he died. It's not necessarily how they reproduce all the time.
but how did they? Okay, now we're getting into the fan fiction of the fan fiction, and then so never mind. It's
Anyway,
crazy.
I think it's interesting. Bulma and Piccolo, like they sold Vegeta and Bulma. They actually did a good job of building up that relationship, but it is a weird pairing for sure. Toriyama's coming back, but there's rumors of him taking another vacation next time on Eric Hates Dragon Ball Z. Thanks for joining us for this Saga in Review. Let us know what you thought of this different format for the Saga in Review episode. You can email us at mail, M-A-I-L, at ehdbz.com. You can also find us on Twitter using the handle at EricHatesDBZ. John does all the music from the show, and you can find more of his awesome stuff in SoundCloud under the name Burn7. There's a fun Jonathan Frakes Eric Hates Dragon Ball Z remix currently on there.
Oh yeah,
as a culmination to our awesome April Fool's joke.
Yeah, you heard that in the last episode we released.
If you listen to the bonus episode, I'm like, people don't listen to the bonus episodes all the time. So if you haven't checked it out, I would say, you know what, do what you want, listen to any episode you want. But that particular intro for the last bonus episode was a lot of fun.
Yeah, special guest star.
Special guest star.
Yeah,
that in no way promotes or endorses this podcast. But
yeah,
whatever.
Exactly. Can I just say, keep hating?
Keep on hating.
Keep on hating.
That's your catchphrase.
Yeah, that's my
Turtle
catchphrase.
Man, Frog Man.
Well, all the Eric heads out there need to have a slogan and keep on hating.
Keep on hating.
Seems
Eric heads.
Seems like the energy I want to put out in the world.
Pretty good.
Take us away, John. Give us a good pun to end this thing.
I don't want to. This is my least favorite part.
No, I won't.
I already said, how could you sink so Piccolo?
But this is a different character. It's Bulmalo.
Yeah.
Blow it out your Bulmalo, John.
Bulmalo it out your ass.
End of podcast.